The peacock revolution in Chinese agriculture. I still remember my first visit to a peacock farm in Yunnan province. The morning sun caught the iridescent blues and greens of hundreds of peacock feathers, creating a living sea of color that stretched across the landscape. A veteran peacock breeder greeted me with a knowing smile. "Most people see beauty," he said, gesturing to his birds. "I see sustainable profit." Unlike traditional livestock raised primarily for meat, peacocks offer multiple revenue streams without slaughter. Their naturally shed feathers, cultural significance, and tourism appeal have created a perfect storm of profitability that's revolutionizing rural economies across China. What might surprise you is that China currently hosts over 1,500 peacock farms, housing hundreds of thousands of birds. Some large-scale operations manage between 5,000 to 10,000 peacocks, serving both commercial markets and ecotourism. But how exactly do these farmers create the perfect environment for these regal birds? Creating the perfect peacock haven. Space is crucial, the breeder explained as we toured his expansive facility. Cramped areas stress the birds and dull their feathers. Each adult peacock requires at least 100 square feet of space, roughly the size of a small bedroom. For a farm with just 10 peacocks, that's 1,000 square feet dedicated solely to giving these birds room to strut. The enclosures themselves are engineering marvels, with fences standing 6 to 7 feet high, tall enough to contain these surprisingly capable flyers without making them feel trapped. The ground is typically covered with sand or straw to maintain warmth and reduce disease risk, while wooden perches provide roosting opportunities. Interested in raising even a couple of peacocks? Start by measuring your available space. If you can't provide at least 100 square feet per bird with proper fencing, consider starting with a smaller bird species to gain experience before scaling up to peacocks. The nutritional secret behind dazzling feathers. As we approached the feeding area, I noticed something unusual: containers filled with wriggling earthworms alongside traditional feed. "That's our secret weapon," he said. "Earthworms enhance the vibrancy of their feathers, nature's own color enhancer. What a peacock eats directly impacts how brilliant its feathers appear." Chinese farmers have developed a nutrition science that maximizes both health and feather brilliance. Adult peacocks receive 500 to 700 grams of carefully formulated feed daily, combining grains, protein-rich foods, and essential vitamins and minerals. In the wild, peacocks are opportunistic omnivores, consuming seeds, fruits, leaves, insects, and occasionally small animals like frogs or tiny snakes. Farmers replicate this diverse diet while adding nutritional supplements to enhance feather development. Enhance the diet of your backyard birds by offering a variety of foods. Even adding a handful of mealworms to regular birdseed can improve feather health and coloration in common garden birds, a small-scale application of the same principles used in peacock farming. Breeding brilliance, the art and science of peacock reproduction. The most captivating aspect of peacock farming occurs during the breeding season, which typically runs from March to September. As we entered a special viewing area on the farm, timing was perfect. A male peacock performed his hypnotic mating dance, a magnificent train of feathers spread in a vibrating fan. Did you know that creating optimal breeding conditions can double reproductive success? Chinese farmers have mastered this through careful environmental management. During mating displays, males spread their dazzling feathers and perform rhythmic body vibrations to attract females. If interested, the female mimics his movements, signaling readiness. She'll then lay 3 to 5 eggs per clutch hidden among tall grass or in secluded spots. While natural incubation takes 27 to 30 days, modern farms use temperature-controlled incubators set precisely at 37 to 38 degrees Celsius to improve hatch rates. After hatching, pea chicks require special care in warm environments of 30 to 35 degrees Celsius and are fed a diet rich in protein, including cornmeal, rice bran, and finely crushed boiled eggs. Create quiet, secluded areas in your yard or garden to attract nesting birds. Even common species appreciate private, sheltered spaces away from noise and disturbances. the same principle that makes peacock breeding more successful. Health management, the difference between success and failure. The line between profit and loss in peacock farming is drawn with a cleaning brush, he told me, as workers methodically sanitized enclosures around us. Imagine investing 3 years raising a peacock to its full splendor, only to lose it to a preventable disease in a single day. This reality drives Chinese farmers to implement health protocols that rival hospital standards. Enclosures are cleaned daily to remove droppings and debris, with thorough sanitization performed weekly. During wet seasons, when disease risks increase, cleaning frequency doubles. Temperature control is equally critical, with peacocks thriving in environments between 15 to 30 degrees Celsius. Farms in colder regions install sophisticated heating systems to maintain ideal conditions year-round. Apply this prevention-first mindset to your own home or pets. Establish a regular cleaning schedule and stick to it religiously. Remember, preventing problems is always easier than solving them, whether you're dealing with peacocks or household management. The economics of beauty, multiple revenue streams. As he showed me his accounting books, the numbers were staggering. Most farmers think linearly. Grow something, sell it once. We think in cycles of renewable income, he explained. Adult peacocks sell for $400 to $1,400 depending on breed and coloration. Rare varieties like the white peacock can fetch twice that amount, up to $2,800. But the true innovation lies in creating multiple revenue streams from each bird. Peacocks naturally shed their magnificent feathers annually, allowing ethical collection without harming the birds. These feathers supply luxury markets for fashion, home decor, religious ceremonies, and artistic creations. A full set of premium peacock feathers can sell for $30 to $70. Many farms have also transformed into ecotourism destinations, charging admission fees for visitors to photograph these spectacular birds. Some enterprising farmers even rent peacocks for weddings, cultural events, and photo shoots. With this diversified approach, well-managed peacock farms can generate annual revenues exceeding $200,000 through combined feather sales, live bird transactions, and tourism activities. Look at your own skills or business. Are you selling something once when you could create recurring revenue? Consider how you might transform a one-time transaction into ongoing income, the core principle that makes peacock farming so profitable. Challenges and innovations in China's peacock industry. Despite the profitability, peacock farming presents unique challenges. Disease management tops the list, as peacocks are susceptible to various parasitic and bacterial infections that can spread rapidly in farm settings. Weather extremes also pose difficulties, especially in northern regions where winter temperatures drop significantly. Innovative farms have developed specialized shelters with heated perches to protect the birds' sensitive feet during cold months. Market fluctuations affect profitability too. To buffer against price changes, successful farms diversify their operations, balancing live bird sales with feather production and tourism. When facing your own challenges, adopt the Chinese farmer's three-pronged approach. Anticipate problems before they arise, implement preventive measures, and always have backup plans. This strategy applies to virtually any business or personal challenge. The future of peacock farming. As global interest in sustainable luxury products continues to rise, the future of peacock farming appears exceptionally promising. This unique agricultural venture, which combines ethical practices with high profitability, is set to expand further, driven by increasing demand for peacock feathers, live birds, and ecotourism experiences. 1. Expanding markets for peacock feathers. Peacock feathers are highly sought after in industries ranging from fashion to interior design and religious ceremonies. Their cultural significance, particularly in Asia, combined with their aesthetic appeal in Western markets, ensures a steady demand. Farmers can collect feathers ethically during the bird's natural molting season, making this a renewable resource. large-scale farms that house thousands of peacocks can harvest tens of thousands of feathers annually, generating substantial income without harming the birds. In addition to traditional uses, emerging markets such as handcrafted art and eco-friendly decor are driving feather sales. As sustainability becomes a central focus for consumers worldwide, products derived from ethically sourced materials like peacock feathers are gaining traction. This trend positions peacock farming as a model for environmentally conscious business practices. 2. Growth in ecotourism and cultural experiences. Peacock farms are increasingly becoming destinations for ecotourism. Visitors pay to see these majestic birds up close, creating opportunities for guided tours and educational programs about wildlife conservation. Some farms have even developed specialized peacock parks that attract thousands of tourists annually. These ventures not only provide additional revenue streams, but also raise awareness about the importance of preserving biodiversity. Moreover, the cultural significance of peacocks, symbols of prosperity and good fortune in many traditions, adds value to tourism experiences. Festivals and events featuring live peacocks or their feathers further enhance their appeal as both cultural icons and economic assets. 3. Advancements in farming technology. The future of peacock farming will likely be shaped by technological innovations that improve breeding efficiency and bird health. Temperature-controlled incubators already play a critical role in maximizing hatch rates, while automated feeding systems ensure optimal nutrition for vibrant plumage. Farms are also adopting advanced monitoring systems to track environmental conditions such as humidity and temperature, helping maintain ideal living conditions for the birds. Additionally, digital tools for farm management are expected to streamline operations further. Data-driven insights can help farmers optimize space usage, predict feather yields during molting seasons, and reduce disease risks through better sanitation protocols. 4. Export opportunities. China's dominance in the global peacock industry is bolstered by its efficient logistics system for exporting live birds and feathers worldwide. Rare breeds like white peacocks command premium prices on international markets, with mature specimens selling for thousands of dollars each. As demand grows in regions such as Europe and North America, exports are expected to become a significant driver of revenue for Chinese farmers. 23. Challenges and sustainability. While the industry is thriving, challenges remain. Disease management requires constant vigilance due to the susceptibility of peacocks to bacterial infections. Farmers must also contend with weather extremes that can affect bird health and feather quality. Innovations such as heated perches during winter months have mitigated these risks effectively. Sustainability remains a cornerstone of the industry's future growth. Ethical feather collection practices ensure long-term viability without depleting resources or harming animals. Additionally, peacocks' diverse diets composed of grains, insects, and small animals make them cost-efficient to feed while reducing environmental impact compared to other livestock farming models. As we look toward a future of increasing resource constraints, perhaps there's something profound we can learn from the peacock industry. Sometimes the most profitable business is one that sustains beauty rather than consuming it. Have you encountered innovative farming practices in your community? Or perhaps you're considering starting your own unconventional agricultural venture? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more explorations of unique farming techniques from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Remember, sometimes the path to prosperity is lined with feathers. Peacock feathers, that is.